All right, so you're eating right, you're staying active, you're even exercising regularly, and you're still not dropping the weight. And you're thinking to yourself, it shouldn't be this hard, right? Dr. Parker from West Texas Wellness is in today to talk about how there are metabolic issues out there that could be stopping successful weight loss. There's 5 metabolic factors, really, right, that are impacting people across the board.
Absolutely. One of the biggest ones is toxicity. It's at the very forefront. Our bodies just become toxic. We become overloaded with the wrong types of foods, wrong types of things in our system. We also, hormone imbalances are another major factor that we have to see and that we have to deal with. And acidity in the body is another really chronic one that we see. And so the other is just irregular levels with insulin and those factors in the body. They all, at the core of most of what we're seeing, are metabolic issues with patients that throw them off. Everybody thinks that it's going to be your portions.
Right.
It's going to be, and it is. I'm not
There's
saying
something to that.
There definitely is the portions, but when you're talking about portions, it's what you eat and how you eat it. But most of us have actually had damage to the systems in our body that then process the food from that point on. And if we don't adjust those metabolic systems, we can do everything right and still not see the weight loss.
Okay, and that can be so frustrating. You're just like, give up.
Absolutely.
Right? Forget this.
Because especially, I mean, you give it a week, and some people, they'll hang in there 2 or 3 weeks, and they're really giving it their best shot, and they're doing everything that, you know, the books say, you know, everybody says to eat this, stay away from carbs, and stay, you know, keep sugars low, and I'm out exercising, and my scale doesn't move. Well, finally, I just throw my hands up and say, well, forget it, I'm going to eat what I want if that's the way it works. And so, but for most people, a lot of times, that's exactly why it doesn't move, is because of those metabolic factors. And a lot of it, like I said, toxicity is a huge one. If you're toxic and your body already has a lot of waste in its system, then that clogs up the kidneys and the liver, and they need to digest and break down the fat. And so if they're not functioning properly, then our body can't break down fat properly. And so a lot of those toxins have to be stored in the fat, in the safest place, I mean in the body, and the safest place in the body to store toxins is in the fat. And so when we decide we want to lose weight, well, we still have the toxins there. So if we try to force the toxins out, where the body says, if I release these toxins, I'm going to make this person sick, so rather than release the toxins, I'm going to hold on to the fat. And so it will burn off another tissue because the body's not ready to release the fat. So if we can address things like cleansing the body, the liver, the kidneys, to prepare them to now be able to handle toxins, now the fat will say, or the body will say, I can release that fat much more efficiently and much more freely, and my body's able to burn a lot easier, and we begin to lose weight much more rapidly and much faster.
Makes a lot of sense. So you are, like, in addition to the weight loss, so you're going to see improvements in, like, blood sugar levels and things like that, right?
Absolutely. One of the biggest impacts you can have on your body is to lose weight. When you start losing, if you lose just 10% of your body weight, you're going to see a big impact on your blood sugar levels. You're going to see a big impact on your blood pressure, blood cholesterol levels, all of the things we like to measure in the medical society. We began to see improvement, but we begin to see a decrease in those numbers that we worry about and are concerned about. But also you see your confidence go up.
Right.
You know, as you look better, you feel better about it. You see your energy levels go up. You see your focus and clarity go up, because a lot of those things interrupt and affect. Those systems are not just weight related.
Right.
They're functionally how we live and how we thrive. And when they're affected, we're not enjoying those things as well.
Makes sense. Okay, so you can help people if they feel like they're on this runaway train of not ever losing weight. You can help them with this kind of idea.
If someone has really struggled with losing weight, they feel like they're doing the right things and they're really struggling, then they really do have a problem with something probably metabolically, and it needs to be addressed. And so we like to bring them in, go through the metabolic process. And the good thing about that is when you address it metabolically and correct those underlying problems, and when you begin to correct the imbalanced systems, you're going to see weight come off easier. You're going to see it come off faster. And the nice and the most important thing is that by balancing the systems and making them healthy again, once you've lost the weight, it's going to be easier to keep it off, and it's going to stay off. Absolutely. If you just lose it by forcing the calorie change and those things, but you don't correct the underlying metabolic issues, then as soon as you stop that change, all the weight comes right back. So you've got to make sure you address those underlying metabolic issues. And then not only is it easier and a lot faster to do, but it also will stay off, which is really the key point.
That's the main goal. Okay, and you've got a special consultation, for viewers out there, right?
We do. Actually, for the Studio 4 viewers, we have actually a free consultation for all of your viewers. If they want to call during the program today, then we'll make sure they get that consultation absolutely for free. We normally charge a $49 fee for our weight loss consultations, and they can do that for absolutely free. We just ask that they call during the program. Let us know that they, of course, heard it from you guys watching your program.
Okay.
And we'd be welcome to do that.
Sounds like a plan.
Office.
Sounds like a plan. We'll put that information on myhighplains.com so you can check it out there. But West Texas Wellness is where you need to call if you have questions. Dr. Parker, thank you.
Thank you, Megan.
Stick around. We'll be right back after this.